Hey everybody, my name's Tom Ohlson. I'm an account manager for SimpliVity Corporation in northern New England. Wanted to show you guys just how easy it was to use our GUI and use the SimpliVity solution. So typically here it is, vCenter server. Right here in this gear, we can create data stores, view backups, upgrade the data center, and configure our phone home. Here is some of our backup policies that you can create. Bronze, say it's test dev or something like that. You can create a VM. What we're doing here is backing that VM up every day, keeping for 1 month. We're also sending a copy offsite to San Jose, keeping for 1 month. You can do a couple different things here and change the roles. We can scroll down here to see Platinum every 10 minutes. This is just an example to show you what we can do. We can also do every 10 minutes locally, keep for 3 days, and then send that same exact virtual machine offsite to San Jose every 10 minutes, keep for 3 days. A couple different things you can do here, and you can edit all these on the cluster level and on the VM level. Wanted to crack right into it here and show you guys just what it looks like. So we can right-click a virtual machine here. I just want to make sure it's a big enough one. About 500 gig virtual machine. We're just going to click back up. I'm going to name that Tom. We will send that to San Jose. And you'll see it kick off down here in this taskbar here. I'll scroll down here. That should finish pretty quickly. So I'll click the San Jose data center and I'll click to view backups. It'll take a couple just for that to show up, but it is a 500 gig virtual machine. And given the technology and our PCIe card, we're only sending unique data over to the other side, so data that we've never seen before. So it should finish pretty quickly here. We'll just wait for it. Refresh it a couple times. So out of this 500 gig virtual machine that we sent over and backed up to San Jose, we only sent 7 megabytes. So it was able to finish really, really fast. And that is a full working virtual machine. It's not a snapshot either. Just as easily as we backed it up, we can restore it by right-clicking and restore virtual machine. We're going to send this copy back to Boston. We can choose whatever data store that we want. I'm going to click the second one here and restore it. That'll take a short amount of time. You'll see it pop up here. While that is restoring and registering, I'll bring you guys to the SimpliVity tab over here where you can see some of the environment. We guarantee our customers get at least 10 to 1 on efficiency ratios. Our average is typically around 40 to 1. Here you'll see in this environment we have about 37 terabytes of VM data, 293 terabytes of local backups. On disk, we have used about 4.94 terabytes. Savings about 536 terabytes. Important to note that that's great savings, and we guarantee our customers get 90% capacity savings. But the bigger thing here is we're reducing I/O, so that's I/O that never had to happen in the data center. As we've been talking about this, our restore has completed. That was about 500 gig virtual machine we brought back over to Boston. What I'm going to do here is if you have test dev or you have to clone virtual machines during the day or anything like that, really great tool. Just right click again and we're going to clone this virtual machine. So we'll click clone here. And keep in mind our virtual machine data, our VM data is 37.51 terabytes. On disk we only have 4.94. So we'll see this VM data jump up after that clone is complete, but what's on disk will not change. So keep in mind that 37.1.5, that just jumped up to 37.99. What's on disk still 4.94 terabytes. So that's the power of that card working, and we just clone that virtual machine really easily. The great thing about that too is we can take that clone and we can actually move it wherever we so please. So right now it's in Boston, we'll move it to San Jose. And just as easily, right-click move, and that'll send that virtual machine down to San Jose. And I want to keep you guys in mind here that as we kick off these tasks, our I/O is sitting extremely low here. So remember, we kicked off at 408. We've backed up, restored, cloned, or I'm sorry, we started at 413, backed up, restored, cloned, and moved the virtual machine. And our I/O is still pretty much sitting at idle. So important to remember. One last thing I want to show you guys is, if you're used to creating volumes, lens, or targets, here we're just going to create a data store. We'll name this Tom as well. We have to associate a backup policy to it. It won't let me do it without one. We'll just tag bronze to it. I'll create a 15 terabyte data store here. I'm impatient, so I'm going to refresh it. See how quickly it pops up here for us. There it is. So the great thing about that, we create 15 terabytes. We can online resize that by going down, or we can go back up with it. So it's a really easy tool to resize those data stores. The other cool thing you can do is if you've had previous investments with servers already, you can actually manage the OmniCubes out to other servers, run virtual machines, and take use of that PCIe card we use to dedupe, compress, and optimize. So you can run VMs on other servers you own direct connected into the OmniCubes, which is great. So you can share out those and take investments you've already made. That's what I'm going to show you guys today. Really, really easy to use demo environment. You see the IOs are still sitting at pretty much idle. We've backed up, restored, cloned, and moved the virtual machine in about 7 minutes. That was a 500 gig virtual machine, so really easy to use. But, hopefully you guys found this pretty easy to understand, and hopefully you can reach out if you want to see more. Thanks, guys.